Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the next episode of the Blue Ridge Mountain Boys. We got something new today.
Today, we are going to be investigating the case of Sasquatch.
Bigfoot specifically.
On our informative binder here, we have a photo of the cryptid and a footprint, along with the information that says danger level, potential, and proceed with caution. So we are going to look through the information regarding this creature before, outline exactly what it is, and get on our way.
All right. Well, guys, we've looked through it a little bit, and we're going to continue to do that here.
Yes, we have the case study for the Sasquatch. Now, this is a creature primarily found in the woods in the Northeast, which is where we are.
Yep.
But they're also found in the West, as many of you will know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we open up our case study here and flip to page 189 of our cryptid book, we'll read here that it is about 7 feet tall, covered in hair, bipedal, and very human-like. It has a cone-shaped head, and it states right here that they are not the maximum threat level, but can be dangerous if provoked.
Wait, what's that? There was a sighting.
Oh, yes. There was multiple sightings in this area as of within the last month. One of which was a few days ago.
I was going to say within the last week.
Was a couple weeks ago.
To put it in perspective, both of these sightings were within probably a 20 to 30 minute drive of where we are.
We can insert the photo.
Yes.
Because there actually was a photograph taken of the creature in the most recent one. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like clear as day. Bigfoot on the side of a wooded road. And it was, just kind of a road in the middle of nowhere out here. So I think that should give us a good starting point, I guess,
Yes.
for our investigation here.
And I guess our plan can be to really just kind of go into the heart of the beast here. And we know where it was sighted just a few days from now, or a few days ago. And, we can really just go in there and hopefully it's still there and we can catch some evidence.
It's got to be in the woods somewhere.
Exactly.
And we also, as you guys have seen before, we've done things like tree knocks, Sasquatch calls. So we have a little bit of experience in trying to, I guess, attract them if we need to. So we can see what we can find.
Yep. And I guess we can move out. And
right.
I'm going to bring the binder with so we have all the information that we need. Just in case we have any questions, and tactics and things are in here as well as to, how to attract them. So I guess we could hit the road.
All right, let's hit the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, right over here is where the Sasquatch sighting was.
As you guys can see, we haven't gotten the flashlights out yet, but using just the headlights, you can see down this kind of there's mud all over this truck, man. Here, I'll pop this quick. It's just woods and a dirt road. So this is, I guess, what we're going to see if we can work with. And we're going to try some, Sasquatch calls.
Tree knocks.
Yep, tree knocks as well. And I think we're just going to, walk around and explore a little bit and see if anything happens to present itself. All right, guys. I'm out here pretty much exactly or close enough to where the sighting was on the photo. that somebody else took. Couldn't get an exact coordinate, but it was somewhere along this, roadside. As you can see, it goes straight up a mountain. It's very dense woods up there, and very, very steep, straight up. Thought I heard a sound. But, dense wooded mountains are pretty much like A+. What the hell was that, dude?
I don't know. That sounded distant.
Yeah, what that was.
But I don't know what that
What
was.
wouldn't be making that noise?
I don't know. We're like 10 miles into the middle of the wilderness.
I didn't like that.
Me neither. I also just stepped in a puddle filled with water.
Yikes, yeah. We got the rig parked up in the mud here. But yeah, we are definitely out in the middle of nowhere on this one. And it's creepy. What is that? There's movement back there. What the hell is that, bro? There's movement back there.
Where?
Somewhere in here. I swear to God, I heard movement. Distinct movement. Well, whoever took this photo, obviously, definitely saw what they saw, because pretty much everything about this is adding up. Dense. Oh my God. What the fuck was that, dude? Did you guys hear that? There was a whistle. Like right here. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I did not like that either. And there's stuff coming from both directions here, so obviously we're not alone here.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're getting some weird things out here. We heard that whistle and whatever that roaring sound was as well. So we're gonna continue to walk out here, and hopefully we can catch a little more evidence of this sumbitch. You know what I mean? I may or may not have just seen a tall black figure walk across the road behind us, but it's kind of hard to tell because all we're going with is the moonlight for the most part, and it's pretty dark out here. So I guess we're just going to proceed on and, film along the way and see if we can, catch any more sounds, because that whistle was definitely strange. So hopefully we can get a little more information. All right. We are proceeding on our investigation. It's quiet out here. Definitely quiet. Definitely strange. We thought we caught a little movement over here as well. And strangely enough, right down there is then where I thought I saw that tall creature. So it could be related. I'm not 100% sure. But, we're just going to try to keep our ears open and see if we can hear anything. Did you hear that?
I do.
It sounded like a person? Yeah, it's a person. What is that? It's a person.
I don't know.
You heard that too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe we should go. Sounds like screaming. That's weird,
Maybe
dude.
we should go closer.
Dude, what the hell was that? That branch is moving. Do you see that? What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like it was behind me. But that would make sense. Right up the wooded mountain.
Getting louder. Something is literally knocking rocks together. I still don't touch it. Alright. I want to try some tree knocks, ladies and gentlemen. We've been hearing a lot of strange sounds.
Yes.
It almost sounds like, it might sound crazy, but it almost sounds like bipedal footsteps. And we heard 3 quiet whooping sounds and what almost sounded like rocks being banged together over here. And so we want to do a couple tree knocks and see if we can hear anything.
I keep hearing a squeak.
Yeah. I tell you, it's like, oh, it's very, very soft sound.
I don't know if that's obvious on the camera, but there was like a squeak, the same squeak that I heard. There it is. I heard it like 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
You hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the camera's going to be picking that up, but either way, guys, point being, we're definitely hearing some noises.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move to this tree over here. I'm gonna try some tree knocks because it's strange.
Yes, strange indeed. The whistling is like getting more now. It keeps happening. Do you hear that?
What is that?
I don't know.
That's weird.
What is that?
I don't know.
Tell me you're hearing that, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I can hear it. Quiet, but I can hear it.
Yeah. I don't think the camera's picking it up. Well,
Let's try it out. That was a good one.
All right, guys, we did a tree knock, or he did a tree knock. And now we're hearing noises, definite noises, most of which are coming from up here. There's been a few coming from, back behind us, but something's going on up there. There's something walking around on that ridge up there, for sure. Unfortunately, that looks weird. Do you see that?
yeah.
That doesn't look right.
No. Everything up here feels weird.
Well, that specifically is catching my eye.
Yeah. Well,
Sasquatches are known to, knock trees down, rearrange limbs, make huts, stuff like that. That strangely resembles some of those things that they do. And that's exactly the direction that we're hearing those noises. So, you tell me.
all right, guys, we've relocated, and we parked up here for a minute. Right, we pulled off, and we've been hearing sounds coming from over here now. So I think we've decided that we're going to try a even more insane tree knock for this one. It's definitely echoing through here. Those are some good tree knocks. The sucky thing here is that these sounds are... What is that? Most of these sounds are too quiet to pick up. Alright. Did another set of tree knocks. I swear I saw something move up in there. Like right where you're shining the light. I don't know, I just saw like movement of shadows somehow. It's just a glimpse. Yep. Yeah.
It's on this side.
We're getting movement from all directions, guys.
It's close.
There's that whistle. What? I heard that whistle. Yeah. That like squeak whistle sound. It was from the same area that I thought I saw something moving. That's true. Here's the flashlight. Alright. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's right up where that plane. It's right where that movement that I thought I saw. Something's right on us. I'm telling you, there's something right up in here. And not that it's easy to tell from what, we've been able to pick up with the camera, but the sounds that we've been hearing are very consistent with Sasquatch.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard some whistles, some whooping sounds. I'm just hoping that I would get a response on the tree knock, but something's moving like up there, and I don't know what it is. I swear every time that I do the tree knock, it's like moving closer.
I know. I don't know if we're picking it up on the camera. I'll play it back, but... No. It seems awfully quiet.
What was that?
I don't know.
It's like literally right on top of us.
I know. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Maybe we should get out of here and move a little farther down the road and see if we can try some tree knocks out there and see if we can. I say we go back that direction where we're hearing that call.
Maybe we'll relocate, guys.
I don't like that we're getting like movement right here.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we're currently going back down the road to see if we can kind of get an angle on those noises we were hearing. I drove off in that kind of direction. What is that? What? Something catching the light there. You see that? On the left side of the road, right past the creek crossing up there.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what that is.
Like halfway up the hill.
Mm-hmm. As you guys can see, we are really in the middle of the sticks here. I'm currently driving through the creek in order to get to this location. Anyway, we're out in the middle of nowhere, obviously, and we're trying to see if we can, I guess, get a more precise pinpoints on where that noise is coming from. So I guess we're gonna, roll up there and see what we can find. All right, guys. So as you can see, we've relocated to generally the area where we were hearing these sounds, and you can see it's creepy. We got tall trees, like straight up to the sky. All of them off the road, like perfect Sasquatch woods kind of thing. So I think what we're gonna do is do a final round of tree knocks here and see if we can get anything. I'm going to come on over here. This looks like a pretty promising tree. We keep hearing noises out here. But maybe we'll get a response out of it. You ready? That's not very good. There we go. Doesn't that kind of look like a washout up through there?
Yeah.
That's kind of strange.
Might be an old skidder trail. Dude, what the hell was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah. What that was, dude.
That was big movement. Big movement.
That's what I'm saying. We definitely have some. There's something on us.
Real quiet after all that movement we heard. Dude, what the hell is that?
I don't know, but it's coming from the same direction. Which is weird, because the mountain's on this side, the creek's on this side. There is the other side of the mountain that is on like the other side of the creek, which is where I think I saw the movement at the first or the second spot. I'm sorry. It was like way over on the other side, but it's the same mountain.
All right, I'm not liking this. I think whatever is out here probably doesn't want us here. I think we should probably leave because I swear something's throwing stuff at us. I don't think that that's footsteps.
I don't know.
Because that almost sounded like it came from the same direction but went over our heads this time.
It seems like whatever's happening seems to, I don't know, more frequently occur, I guess, post tree knocks, which is, kind of a signifying thing. But I think we're gonna move out of here. We're gonna move out of this spot because I don't know how much longer we have until who knows what could happen. So we're gonna get back in the truck and we're gonna, I guess, debrief here.
Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here, and this is probably gonna be our last time out in the woods tonight.
We're gonna put this against our research, though. We're gonna open that binder up again, and I guess we're going to see if we can maybe get any kind of signifiers,
Yeah.
if you will.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned from our hunt for the Sasquatch.
That's right. We're out of the woods, and honestly, I am a little disappointed in our lack of evidence, I would say, or maybe I should rephrase that. Our lack of
Visual evidence.
visual and unquestionable evidence, I guess, is mine. Because the things that we did catch, it's hard for me to say that, they were certainly a Sasquatch or Bigfoot or, what have you. And, maybe it does have to do with the fact that it's the middle of the winter. I don't know. But I've definitely felt uneasy out there compared to a lot of the videos that we do. So, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it was definitely strange out there. It kind of felt like we were being watched the whole time, and we felt pretty uneasy. But unfortunately, we did get the whistle, which was good, and we got what seemed like throughout the whole time things being thrown at us.
Yep.
And we did hear a fair share of sounds as well that we most likely did not pick up on camera, but they were very quiet. But movement and screams and whoops and almost like another vocal sound that we heard as well multiple times.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of hard to conclude what any of that means. I have to say the whistle was strange, and I have to say that what sounded like things being thrown at us was strange. Definitely Bigfoot tendencies, but I, like you, was also very much hoping to get a visual. We got no eye shine or really anything like that, and so it's just kind of hard to tell what's out there.
I would say I'm a little disappointed as well because I feel like we did do some extensive research, in preparation for this. And, we reviewed the notes, and it does seem that a lot of the sounds that we did hear, whether we caught them on the camera or not is a different story, but, what we heard with our own ears did, I would say, very similarly align with distinguishable Sasquatch, noises, as opposed to different things like skinwalkers and, wendigos and other things that we've hunted in the past. So I would say that, the likelihood of it being a skinwalker is definitely less than Bigfoot. It's hard to say if we definitely got him. But I guess we're just going to have to do a little bit more investigating and do some more extensive research and, see if we can come to any kind of different conclusion for you.
Yes, but as of today, I'd say that our conclusion is inconclusive.
Mm-hmm. But likely.
Yes, definitely some strange stuff out there, but nothing that we can say is 100% a Sasquatch. So we'll probably come back at some point and maybe try another investigation, some new tactics. But for now, this is what we got. And yeah.
I would say that that sighting that was, in this general area, it wouldn't surprise me. I believe that it's real. I believe that, what they caught was
legit. And
Yeah.
I think that the stuff out there kind of makes that more. I guess I should rephrase that too. The stuff that we heard tonight makes the sighting a little more believable to me. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Definitely backs up the claim.
Yeah. But I guess do you have anything else to add?
Nope.
All right. Well, with that, we thank you guys again for watching another Blue Ridge Mountain Boys YouTube video.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
We out.
Blue Ridge Mountain Boys, Blue Ridge Mountain Boys.